Ayo, some kid here, and I mean, guys, 100 subscriber milestone, man. Let's go. We are so back. Actually, you know what? It's even better than that. We're just getting started. Thank you to everyone who stumbled upon this channel and like bothered to stick around, or even if you just watched like one video. I really do appreciate it. I think it's actually 180 subs right now. So I don't mean to flex, but to like those other like 80 people who joined here, congrats. You also get mentioned here because I'm being honest, I'm kind of taking too long to make this video. I think it's been a week since I announced that I had 100 subs. I didn't even realize I hit it. I was planning on making this video, and I wanted to see if I was close because I remember being at like 80, and then when I checked, I saw I missed the mark by like 8. I had 108 subscribers, so here we are. But anyways, I want to make this video because I'd like to use this little milestone celebration as an opportunity to just talk about some stuff. Because I'm not trying to dump all my ideas and plans into the Joy Run video descriptions, because that's just like, no, alright? Like, I'm talking a little Q&A, where I've been, what I want to do with this channel. I made a little playlist for my actual videos, so it's not like the Joy Runs are holding me back. They take like 10-30 minutes tops. I checked. I could just post my normal stuff on this like the playlist if I really want to. And sub videos, they're kind of cliche at this point. Even mentioning the fact is lame in and of itself. But I don't know, man. I always liked watching YouTubers back then. Just you do these kinds of videos and just be honest and talk about stuff. It was a nice break from all the other things that they usually posted, and I kind of want to replicate that, man. Because you can never have 100 subscribers for the first time ever again. So I want this to be a special moment. So here we go. I have a list of things I want to mention in this video. First off, I want to answer some of the stuff people have commented, questions or not, because I haven't really responded to them. I know not all of them are like Joy related, but some of them are. So we're gonna do like a little segment over here for the beginning. This could be like a little part 2 to the Joey Q&A video I did a couple months ago. Let's just get started on that. First question, what are the drop chances for the head I'm trying to get? I think it's roughly the same as I guessed last time. I'm pretty sure I said 0.02% chance. But, I actually did somehow manage to get it to drop 2 times, sometimes like after I made the Q&A video. Of course, they're for the wrong dudes, which is great. I have every single hotline Pandora head for all the characters, Mose, Zane, Amira, except for the one I actually want to play, Flak. And I've been grinding my life away to get for 1.5 years. So if we take 3 head drops and divide it by, let's pick a random number, 656 days, you'll get like 0.004 something. I don't know. It's basically 0.04% chance now. That's not as rare as the perfect sham drop chance. That thing is like 0.027% chance. But oh my god, man, this is just fucking dumb. I think the reason it's so low is because Joey doesn't just drop hotline Pandora heads. He drops head cosmetics in general. You can kill him, and there's a good chance he'll drop a completely unrelated head drop for your guy. I know that because I've seen him do that. He's dropped the yokai head for Flak so many goddamn times. There are runs I recorded where I just straight up got that. I don't know the dates. I don't know the specific videos, but I swear to you, I'm not lying. This entire thing could have been avoided if Gearbox just made a new challenges page for the events. Where you could just have an old page and a new page. I don't know why they bothered moving all the loot into the boss pools and they didn't even take the time or effort to at least separate it from all the normal stuff. Like, Christ, man. Alright, next question. Oh, that's the only one. I could make some questions right now up, actually. So, some kid, what even is this hotline Pandora thing you blew like a year and a half trying to get? Oh, it's this little cosmetic piece for your guy. It's like this head from this monkey thing you kill, a jabber. It has like these cool shades. I like it. It's a Hotline Miami reference too. Hotline Miami, pretty cool game. This is totally worth it. I'm telling you. Some kid, have you done the DLCs with the other Flak guy you made? No, actually. If you don't know, I made like a new Flak character that I want to replace with the old one. The idea I had was my old guy was glitched. So if I just took my saves, put them in another folder, I could replay Borderlands 3 like it was fresh, like nothing unlocked. Nothing really came out of it. And in the end, I just put back my old saves. I think it kind of worked out in the end because I did get the drops for all the other dudes. I still have that level 50 Flak guy. Yeah, maybe one day I'll play him. Maybe. Bro, at this point, just buy it from someone. Man, that's what I thought back in fucking day 1. I thought the drop chance was stupid, but it wasn't waste $2 so you can avoid grinding it, stupid. And then I just kept grinding it. You know, the days piling up. I swear that little day number counter in the titles, that's the only thing, that's my only source of dopamine I get nowadays. Whenever I edit the title to change the number up, a little part of my brain lights up. And I feel a sick sense of pleasure in the fact that I put myself through this torture for that long. I'm from the future. You get the head on day 678. Well then, there it is. I get the head on day 678. I hope to see a drop from Joey himself and not any of his goons. And if you see the video and it doesn't drop, then that's your sign that you've just moved into the wrong alternate dimension. And that concludes the Joey Ultraviolet Q&A part 2. You know, looking back on it, the event for this thing is actually pretty sweet. I know it's the Stockholm Syndrome talking, but nah, man, I'm surprised that they decided to do events like this for Borderlands. It's not really like a multiplayer game, like live service, always online. It's more like a multiplayer single player game, you know. The environment's pretty. I love like the aesthetic. The music's awesome. Got some real banger tracks on it. Some of the jokes you hear are actually pretty cool too. They're pretty funny. The guy who unlocks the gate is my favorite since he's so deadpan. It shows a sign of Gearbox that when they don't try to force their humor and not be so goddamn self-aware all the time, they can actually make some funny lines. I heard that the writing for the later DLCs was good, so you know, it's nice to see that they improved upon themselves, and it really reflects, it really shows from this event. But you know, if we're being honest, it's not hard to improve from garbage. Oh yeah, speaking of improving from garbage, I want to talk about the New Vegas Strip video. I've seen the video actually get some attraction, which, you know, to me is honestly insane. It's not like mega numbers compared to all the other stuff in YouTube nowadays, but for a channel that's daily uploading this kind of like weird shit nobody's looking for, I'm actually surprised people are somehow finding this. I hope the video would like do that though, you know, I always hoped. So I'm happy that it worked out in the end. With this influx of people, I have received some feedback and questions as to my drip choice, and I have come to the realization that I missed half of the shit that I wanted to talk about back then, and there are some bangers that I actually didn't even consider at all. And god damn it, man, it would just kill me if I didn't look back and fix all my mistakes. So you know what? Here we go. It's time to make the top 10 drippiest New Vegas swag of all time. Honorable mentions part 2. First on our list, Naughty Nightwear. Absolutely fantastic fit. I don't want to be biased, but I think the male version of the drip is a lot cooler than the female counterpart. It's essentially a better version of the sleepwear outfit because instead of charisma, it gives you a plus 10 to speech and a bonus 1 to luck. One of the only 3 pieces in Vegas that gives you a bonus to luck. The others being the Yes Man version of Courier Duster, which is number 6 on our list, and Lucky Shades, which I shall speak more of later. It has 0 damage resistance, but it's alright because you'll mostly be using this to pass those 25 speech skill checks because you dumped all your points into survival like the man you are. This man says, I can't believe you didn't include the Naughty Nightwear, especially Naughty Nightwear with party hat. I am very sorry for this error. Also, party hat, the fuck? Oh, yes, party hat, complete with yellow polka dots and blue streamers on top. Gives a nice 1 damage resistance to you. Helps make up the protection that you lack from the Naughty Nightwear. You get it in the devil's throat. Oh shit, that means it also comes with reinforced combat armor and the unique minigun of the CZ-57 Avenger. This is a solid banger from me. Spacesuit should have been on here. I mean, the spacesuit, the thinking man's radiation suit, provides the same stats as an advanced radiation suit when it comes to rad resist, but provides more damage threshold, not including the helmet. That also comes with a nice bonus of 4 DT, weighing in at a whopping 11 damage threshold that you can easily obtain through the quest Come Fly With Me. Found in the basement of the rep contest site, it is recommended to agree with whatever the ghouls need help with and use the opportunity you have to go to the basement and take this suit for yourself. You're free to leave after that, don't bother helping them. Taking heavy influence from the retro spacesuits of the 1950s, this armor may be eccentric. No, look at this one! But it helps represent a simpler time, where the only threat that was posed onto our children was not the brutal regime of the communists, but the severe lead poisoning that would shut off their brains at the ripe old age of 7. Regulator Duster from Lonesome Drifter, Sheriff's Duster from Prim, Yeah, I didn't specify it in the video, but you can't actually get the sheriff's duster from the lonesome drifter. But what you do get is the sheriff's hat, which is what I was actually referring to. Of course, you could also just get this next to the, sheriff's duster back in the shack and prim. So, you don't even need to kill him. It's not even necessary, so that's great. This guy says, I would kill to transpose the stats of one armor on the look of another. Give me bondage gear with Sierra Madre armor DT, stealth suit MK2, sneakiness on literally anything that doesn't look like it. You get me. Oh shit, stealth suit MK2 hater over here. This guy says I'm more of a stealth suit MK2 guy myself, so let's examine it. Yeah, looking at this armor, I kind of agree with the verse. I'm not gonna lie. The stats are great. Don't get me wrong. This shit is worth going into the Old World Blues DLC to get, but I haven't really tested it myself. I haven't really went to Old World Blues, so I never got to try the armor for myself. So I don't know. I appreciate clothing that has body armor around it. I appreciate clothing that is body armor. I'm sure that's obvious from how I rated the Ranger armor and Joshua Graham's armor. The Ranger armor has this nice little Wolf Brigade aesthetic with the helmet, and the jeans and trench coat make it look sick as hell. Joshua Graham's armor is also pretty nice. It's a good pair of jeans with the collared shirt and the boots, and you have this SWAT team ballistic vest on top of it, also pretty tight. But it is mostly the context that makes the outfit so cool, because it's on Joshua. The man doesn't need much to drop you dead. His drip reflects that. But looking at this stealth suit armor, it's just not hitting as much as I wanted to. Very underwhelming. I'd much rather prefer the Chinese stealth armor.
Stop the cap!
It may not have the best stats, but the context to me is cooler, because Fallout doesn't really go much into other cultures. It's why the Chinese armor and people like Raw stand out so much, because they give you a physical glance at the different cultures of Fallout. I am rating this drip low on the honorable mentions list. Also, because I mentioned Raw, it would be disrespectful if I didn't include his legendary vaquero outfit. This is one of those pieces of clothing that you cannot actually obtain for yourself. This is actually meant purely for Raw, which, as sad as it is, does make it a lot more unique than the other drip pieces in New Vegas. Gives plus 10 damage threshold to Raw, which makes him more tankier. I love that old school Mexican cowboy aesthetic with the little sombrero hat. Love the quest that surrounds it. And I mean, come on, it's Raw, man. I gotta place that a little higher just because of that. Up next on the honorable mentions list, this is my inclusion. This is one of my personal favorite pieces of attire. We have the Lucky Shades, a unique pair of sunglasses. This pair of shades is one of the aforementioned pieces of equipment that provides a bonus to your luck, as I mentioned earlier. It also has the blessings of the 4-eye trait, as when one has the trait, they can unlock the true potential of the stat bonuses, giving a staggering free perception to one's character. Obtainable through the safe house of Caesar's Legion, it requires one to have a liked or more reputation with the most difficult faction to have a positive reputation with, Caesar's Legion. While this very fact may filter out a lot of people, it is 100% worth the effort and time it takes to acquire it. This is the thinking man's spectacles. This is the true apex predator of the eyewear world, standing amongst the titans of Dr. Mobius and Dr. Klein's glasses. These shades are what separates the boys from the master race. Ranger vest outfit better than all other drip. I mean, it's alright. Nothing really to write home about. It's got a nice cool bandana. I like the jeans, but I don't know, man. Something about that fucking vest just really pissing me off. Weak ass, fucking thin ass vest. Shit probably can't even take a bullet. It looks like it takes a .22 bullet. That shit just shatters. All right, the shrapnel from that vest does more damage than the bullet. What about the King strip? Oh shit. Jailhouse Rocker goes hard. Yeah. Oh my god. I can't believe I forgot about this, man. The Kings, dude. Clear-cut definition of style, class, elegance. They have standards and they have pristine drip taste. They are the swag messiahs of Fallout New Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, man. Oh my god. How did I forget about this? This outfit was one of the main reasons why I actually wanted to make the dripless video. I don't know how I ignored it somehow in the end. Fantastic apparel. It has no bonuses on it, but it's alright because it has 5 damage threshold. Love the guy who wears it. I love the King's outfit as well. And the Jailhouse Rocker is the perfect outfit to wear at all times, especially when you're getting shot at by NCR troopers. And I think that's about it. No, wait, no. There is the last one. Let me check. Where's the pimp boy at? Where's the pimp boy at? Oh shit! The Pimp Boy 3 billion, dude. Without a doubt, the greatest piece of drip in Fallout New Vegas. Period. Like that's it. It just beats out every other thing. I know, like, there is so much good outfits and apparel you could wear in New Vegas, but this one tops all of it off. I'm gonna tell you why. All right, let's take a look at what it actually is. It's a modified version of the Pimp Boy 3000 that has been absolutely decked out. We're talking 490 Ti. We're talking Ryzen 9 CPU. We got that gold and silver plating as well as the encrusted diamonds on it. On top of that, it has an item HP of 100,000. I know that we weren't really talking about item HP before, and of course this is a Pip Boy, so it's not really gonna do much. You know, it doesn't even have damage threshold, but that doesn't matter, man. What matters is how drippy this thing looks. This is absolutely fantastic, dude. There is no flaw with this Pip Boy. Actually, there is. The female courier version, for some reason, it's kind of glitched when you actually try to use it. I don't know how they could have ever messed this up. I mean, how can you disrespect the Pimp Boy 3 billion like that? Though this is a spectacular piece of attire, yeah, I will have to deduct some points off of it, but with the amount of swag this thing gives, I mean, it more than makes up for it. It's through the roof. I also do want to mention the method you obtain this from. I think it is worth noting. You obtain this from Mick of Mick and Ralph's as part of the Unmarked quest, where you try to find out why the Omertas have stopped purchasing weapons from him. You do a whole bunch of stuff. You talk to Mick, ask how the business is, ask what the deal with the Omertas is. You complete the quest, how little we know in between, and then, I don't know, you just you do stuff to get the thing, and it gives you a Pimp Boy 3 billion, alright? Any quest that involves, like, any excuse to go into the casinos is a plus in my book. I am very ashamed of myself for ever forgetting about this thing's existence. This is the clear-cut definition of drip in New Vegas. If you're not equipping this thing every single playthrough you go through, you are dead to me, alright? You are less than a man. You're not even a fucking cockroach, alright? You are a piece of subhuman shit that deserves to be cleansed in the streets with lead like the absolute shitter that you are. And that concludes the honorable mentions for the New Vegas drip. I think it's a little longer than the actual one. I hope you have now been even more enlightened with your swag taste than ever before. And remember, quality beats min-maxing every goddamn time. Alright, wear what you want to wear, not because of the stats, but because you like it. Alright, protection does not mean shit. Just don't get hit, or better yet, just kill the person who wants to hit you in the first place. So yeah, that's just back to the video. The final segment of this video. Now I just want to talk about stuff, you know, what's the future of this channel, what ideas do I have in mind, what I'm gonna make. And I'm gonna be real with you, it's kind of foggy. Like, I have this rough idea of what I want to post in the future. A lot of it actually might be video game related, because I do like video games, but I might like animate or like edit some other stuff, you know, because I do want to get good at animating. I know I only made like one animation, but yeah, I've always been interested in animation for a very long time, and I actually want to focus on getting good at it right now. Actually, speaking of ideas, I had some past ideas that I like specified a lot. They were on these random Joey ultraviolet videos. They were kind of like commentary. They're very long, and I do want to mention some of them because they do talk about like video and ideas that I had. So I want to acknowledge the ones that I had in the past. So first up, it was this idea about minors. It sounds kind of weird, but you know, go with me. Just trust me on this one, alright? So it's basically when people of a young age, they intentionally go into these very complex issues, mostly just stuff about politics, let's be real, and they'd argue and they'd scream and shout and complain to everyone who differs their opinions from them. And whenever they received any like backlash or feedback, they'd retaliate by saying, "Oh, I'm just a minor dude, alright? Who are you to talk back to me when you are so old and I am so young?" It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're weird. And it was just so stupid, man. Like, really? It's like you want to go into these super heavy topics like an adult would, but you don't even want to face the consequences of it too? It's so dumb, man. It's like, really? Have a backbone at least. If you want to get into politics at a young age, I mean, I guess that's fine. I wouldn't really recommend it. But man, you need to at least commit. You need to be open-minded. it's so like silly just seeing all these people young who think that arguing online about politics and shit is super important. It's not. I'm gonna just be real with you. Like, most of the gibberish online about politics on the internet is garbage because the internet has to oversimplify stuff so that people can understand it. You're not gonna have that unique perspective that you actually need to form actual coherent opinions about certain stuff, especially foreign affairs. Oh my god, I'm gonna just be real with you. If you are under the legal drinking age in your country, you should not be allowed to talk about foreign policies or politics. It's just, I know it's kind of a weird thing to fixate on, but man, growing up and just seeing all these people around my age or even older just make a complete fool of themselves, it's so stupid, man, and I honestly hated to see it. I was gonna make this joke at the very end where I'd be like, oh, and if you think that I'm just some old timer talking back to you, joke's on you, bitch, I'm actually a minor. It was gonna be like this funny thing, but I took so long that I'm not even a minor anymore. I'm actually 18, so I can't even make that joke anymore. That's great. Moving on. So this other idea that I had, it's a very niche thing. So back in like late 2021, there's like this stigma going around the Fallout community where people would try to prove New Vegas's gunplay was not actually bad by modding it, and then they'd show like modded New Vegas gameplay and say that like New Vegas is better than Fallout 4. This was their argument. It was so fucking stupid. It's like, oh yeah, well, if Fallout 4's gunplay is better, then explain to you why I modded New Vegas. And then they show gameplay and it's just dumb, alright? It's just dumb. I don't really have the passion to make that video anymore. I think it's dumb. But yeah, point being, alright, New Vegas, swag game. But the gunplay is not why it's good, alright? It uses the Fallout 3 engine. How good can the gunplay really be? And then the final thing that I want to talk about, I think it was about hands. Yes, video game hands. So it's like this very obscure minor thing where the view models for the characters sometimes in the games you're playing, they kind of hold the gun wrong or just weird. You know, they'd have a weird grip. There'd be a lot of spacing in between like the fingers. You could see this mostly with Valve games, especially the CSGO Scout. That thing looks fucking terrible, man. It's because they reused the same exact animations. Yeah, it was just this very stupid thing that I was gonna heavily fixate on, and that was gonna be like the joke of the video. I do kind of want to make that video, but that's way later on when I'm better at editing. Yeah, but I might just make some videos of other topics. Actually, I tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm just gonna list off a bunch of stuff that I like, that I feel confident that one day in the near future I might make a piece of or work on a video that's about it. All right, so here we go. So I like Borderlands. I'm pretty sure that's apparent. I like Fallout. Pretty sure that's apparent as well. I like Souls games as well. Pretty damn good. The Doom franchise, pretty nice. Quake, very good. Love the sound effects on that. Oh, I like some Black Ops because the zombies. I love Valve games as well. We're talking like Counter-Strike, Left 4 Dead, Team Fortress 2. Oh my god. Listen, alright, I haven't made it apparent with this fucking channel that I like this game, but I haven't even dumped as many hours as like other people have. But listen, don't get me wrong, alright? I love this game, alright? Words cannot properly convey just how much affection I have towards this stupid fucking game. I have spent like 10 years of my life playing it. I just love it somehow. You know, actually, this game is the entire reason why I want to get good at animating. I hope I get so good at animating one day that I could make like proper videos about this game. Because I always loved seeing the stuff that, what is it, like Pymations made back in the day. Binding of Isaac. Oh, that game was my shit. Dude, 7th grade, I'd always doodle and draw that. That's actually one of the reasons why I got into drawing, just because I like that game. Yeah, it's pretty great, man. I think I'm a huge Afterbirth Plus player. I didn't really play Repetence that much. I have like done some of the stuff, but I never really like completely fully committed to it. So everything's like still kind of new to me. I think there's like 2 secret final bosses. There's like tainted characters now, which is just insane. Like tainted lost. I don't even know how AIDS that's gonna be. But I got this cool ass case for like the Switch. The only problem is it's on the Switch. So let's say I get like an absolute god tier roll with Tainted Lost. I get like, I killed the secret final boss or whatever. I can't flex that I have that achievement because it's on the Switch. It's not on Steam. But you know, that's fucking unrelated. Whatever. Yeah, some other stuff. I think I like Berserk. I don't know. I got into it like late 2021. Pretty damn nice, man. I like shit, what do I even like? Yeah, that's about it. I think, I don't know, I'll tell you what I like in the future. I think if I ever make these kind of like commentary videos, I'll tell you more of the stuff that I enjoy. But for now, that's like that's just most of the stuff that I feel confident that I will make videos of in the future. And you know what? That's about it, really. Oh my god, I did not expect this video to be this long. I did not expect it to take this long. Actually, fucking hell, man. I skipped over like a bunch of milestones that we hit. It is just, wow. My god. It's cause like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit lazy. Also cause I'm not trying to work on these videos with people that I know just always being around me, cause I don't want them to know that I'm doing this shit. So usually that means I have to work on it at night, and you know that obviously limits your time. But anyways, like I said very early in the video, thank you for like watching my stuff. I really appreciate it. I know it's kind of weird, but you know, I'm more of a lurker, if you know what I mean. Not really anymore because I'm posting videos, but you know, I don't really subscribe to people. I don't really like videos. I don't comment. So whenever I see people doing that on my stuff, I really appreciate it, because it's like these people went out of their way to do this stuff that I wouldn't normally do. So thank you for like all the shit that you guys do. I may not remember all of you guys specifically, but I will like remember all the comments and stuff that you have said. A lot of it is pretty funny. And yeah, hopefully I can post more content in the future. It might just be like shit posts, I'm gonna be honest. Might animate some, might edit some. Actually, here's a little sneak peek into the one I'm editing right now. It's about TF2. Ooh, surprise. But yeah, like I said, in the new Vegas drip, quality beats min-maxing, and I'm trying to apply the same rule to my channel. Alright, I'm not trying to min-max my content that I fucking make. I'm not trying to pander to people. I'm not gonna goddamn optimize my fucking thumbnails to get the most clicks and engagement. No, alright, none of that. I'm gonna just post content that I want to post, and if it's good enough, then there you go, it's good enough. And also one more thing, because this is a celebration video, I want to hit you guys with the surprise hidden playlist. I put it before in the channel, but it was on a couple of videos. Here it is. I'm gonna put a link in the description, and yeah, that's about it.
There's nothing left to say.